Hello and welcome to a product review, and today I'm going to review the Zhiyun Z1 Evo 3-axis gimbal, which I don't have. It's on order. It hasn't arrived yet, and probably that's actually quite good, because I'm actually in two minds about whether I'm going to send it back or not. I'm actually going to have to contact Zhiyun because there has been a problem. I've discovered one solitary video on YouTube that has warned me about my purchase of the Hero 5. I bought the Hero 5 and was hoping to use that with the Z1. Now the video, I'm going to give you a little clip of that shortly. It's from another YouTuber, and I recommend that you go over, look at the link and go over there and have a look at it.
Possible. Now, one of the main reasons it's quite promising in terms of this gimbal is for the fact that the gimbal is capable of carrying the weight of a Hero 4 with a backpack. Now that together combined weighs 120 grams. The new Hero 5 Black weighs 120 grams. So the gimbal itself should be able to sustain the actual weight of it. It's whether or not we can actually physically get it mounted, because as we've seen in other videos, the form factor is different on the new Hero 5 Black. So this is a slightly bigger camera, and for that reason it will make life a little bit more difficult in terms of the mounting. So basically the conclusion that I've come to on this is that you can actually get away with mounting it. There are a few caveats to it. So the way that we do it is we don't use the front fixing clip, because that's too small. Unfortunately it won't fit. However, we do use the thumb screws. So we put the thumb screws in place. If you then slide the camera in, you can see that there is a reasonable fit. There is a small gap, but there's enough so it's not moving around too much. So that's all good there in that respect. So there's not too much movement there. Then all we need to do is basically get ourselves a rubber band, of which I have one here, and then we hook the rubber band onto the rear brass thumb screw like so, run it all the way around the back, and we hook it to the front one. And by doing that, we've basically just strapped it on. Now obviously that's not as secure as it would have been if it was using the clip. There is the issue that it could fall sideways, but when you're thinking about that, bear in mind that whenever you've got this turned on, you're going to have the stabilization, so it's not going to be slopping left and right, and that's the case with all of these gimbals. If you wanted an alternative, if you felt that was insecure, what you can do is you can actually mount the gimbal, the GoPro the other way round. So same method of doing it, but you put the auto rotate mode on, and then you put it this way round, and by doing that you've then put the rubber band around here, and that means it won't fall sideways. Much better option if you're intending to carry it about on the gimbal.
Because if you are going to purchase the Hero 5 and the Z1, the statement I'm going to make is don't do it. Every other video has said how wonderful the Z1 is with the Hero. None of the reviews have actually reviewed the Hero 5 except for this one video, and I want to give you a warning, okay? A warning that if you're going to spend 300 quid on this Hero 5 and then 200 quid on the Z1, don't do it. The Hero 5 is actually taller. It doesn't fit into the clamp. You'll see the solution on the video, but the solution is pretty shoddy, really, to be honest with you.
Oh, I find that shocking.
Plus the fact that because this USB, this plug on the end here, isn't the same as the Hero 4, the actual charging cable for the Z1 doesn't fit into the Hero 5. So that was the reason why I purchased the Z1, was the fact that you could charge your camera from the gimbal, and you can't do it because the plug doesn't fit. So there's two things that the Zhiyun Tech needs to do. One is change the cage that holds it in, so you haven't got to use elastic bands, which I think is pretty poor for a £200 product. And the other thing is to have a different cable, so you can plug the Hero 5 in. And maybe Zhiyun Tech, perhaps you need to warn people about the Hero 5, because there's only one video on the whole of YouTube that I have found that warns you not to put the Hero 5 into the Z1. There is an issue also because this camera has 3 microphones on it. The camera will pick up the motor noise because the actual motor, and it's right by the microphone. Anyway, so there's your warning. If you're going to get a Hero 5, don't buy the Z1. They don't fit. Okay, so thank you for watching this product review. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back soon for another one. See you soon. Bye bye.